Well, I suppose this is happening, isn't it?
Waka waka!
Okay. To do that fun classic thing of just checking if the audio is balanced. I don't know
Okay.
if, games sounds a little loud, maybe? I'm not sure. It's really hard to like listen to yourself on a stream to balance audio.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up on my iPad, and I can hear us pretty fine. But like, also, this is a very difficult thing to compare it to because this title screen is very soft.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that part of what I need to do is keep up an active conversation with you right now so that there is audio for me to compare while I'm listening to that same conversation on the stream.
How about I just start talking about this game, and then you can listen to that?
I mean,
Does
that helps,
work?
but I do need to also make sure my volume's good, which it does seem to
Okay,
be.
that works. Okay, good.
All right, and I hope it stays good once we get into things. So, a little context for those who may not know is that for Smasterpieces, me and Joe played Pac-Man World 2, and famously, it was the game that I would say we knew the least about going in. At the time, like, I want to say like up to a month before we started playing it, I'd literally never seen a screenshot of that game.
Really? Wow, I did not
And
know that.
so this game, I guess it's a little different.
Yeah. So this game was one of the oldest games I've played since I think it was like 5 or 6. It's not this game. I'm sorry, Pac-Man World 2. That was like a very nostalgic. It's one of the many 3D platformers that defined my interests in gaming. Now, so yeah, that's interesting to hear that you guys had never even like heard of it, or I guess had seen a screenshot of it. Yeah, because I love that game. I know it's a little generic, but and it's got its own problems, but overall, it's a pretty good game.
It is also like the iconic 3D Pac-Man, and I did like World 2 a fair bit.
Yeah. It's got a lot of problems, but it's mostly a pretty fun time.
It was like a solid B tier platformer.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This game, however, sadly, is the sequel, and boy, oh boy, does it not live up to its older brother.
No, we want Rumble on.
They tried to go bigger with the.
See what I mean about the widescreen, by the way? They just cut off the tops of the screen.
That's amazing. Wow.
It's terrible.
I think Pac-Man World 2 had the complaint that it was a little too generic. Like, you went to the forest world, the grassland, the fire, and in this game, they were like, let's go anywhere but. And, yeah. I won't spoil anything else.
Well, I remember the soundtrack for 2 was really good, so hopefully at least the music is kind of up to par. Although already it's a little weird, like, this is like some weird, like... This almost feels like the main title screen for like a big 80-hour JRPG instead of like the kind of happy-go-lucky platformer that we had for 2.
That is so you want your title screen to be indicative of the entire game experience, and unfortunately they're doing a good job with that right now because the happy-go-lucky soundtrack, it does not exist in this one. The fun like orchestral sweeps of like racing down Blade Mountain on your ice skates, or the really cool boss fight music, or like butt bouncing around the pond. None of that's in this. It's a lot of ambiance, and I feel like it kind of takes away some of the charm that Pac-Man has as a funny character. But
well,
you'll see. We'll let you discover that yourself, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess just no putting it off any longer. Time to get into it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a difficulty. That's interesting.
Oh, Miss Pac-Man's here.
Junior!
Oh, yeah?
Junior! You didn't happen to see the... Oh, thanks, Snooky. Happen to see any sign of the birthday boy?
Did someone say cake? Cherry meringue sugar stuffed power pellet a l'orange.
This is like the most
You
generic
shouldn't
voice they
have.
could have given Pac-Man.
Well, you only turned 25 once.
It just sounds so old.
Aw, sweetie, you're only as 25 as you feel.
I just
Thanks,
turned
honey.
25 like
You
2
and Junior
months
are the
ago.
best presents I ever had.
You're
And
as
you're
old as
right.
Pac-Man.
I look fantastic.
I am. And I do also look fantastic.
Is something wrong?
Honey, my pack sense is tingling.
Pac, get down from there. You're not 24 anymore, you know.
But I'm not doing anything.
So, work with me, you spark-showering excuse from microcircuitry.
Okay, honey, it was funny once.
Don't panic! Everything's under control. I don't think it'll happen.
Sometimes dude sounds like a Sonic voice, not a specific one, just a
Well,
Sonic.
at least this birthday's still better than my 20th.
Wait, is this game the 25th anniversary of Pac-Man?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Happy
so what was the
birthday,
20th?
dear.
The original Pac-Man World. Pac-Man World 2 was, I guess, the 23rd. I don't know.
Pac-Man, can you hear me? I'm up calling yellow fella. Repeat, can you hear me?
My spectrometer.
A bit
Who's
quieter
there?
than the game, but that might have been the commotion.
Pac-Man!
Yeah.
The signal's bad here. Some idiot teleported me into a pit.
Is that clear? You shouldn't rush to judgment, Pac-Man. Teleportation is not so easy.
Orson? Is that you? Are you by any chance the idiot of whom we speak?
I had pinpoint control of the porter until you swerved. I would, or
Well,
again, but
I can
can't
say
go
that
on.
the voice acting is also a fair bit quieter than the game.
Landfill pit. There's
Yeah.
green goo.
The sound
some
mixing in
plastic
this game is
junk,
horrible.
It smells really bad in here. Really?
Oh,
I will turn the game on
here.
down a bit.
Rather you than me. Make your way upwards. I'll try to think of some way to help.
What about the monsters? There's usually monsters at times like this.
I just cannot hear them.
You can't hear the characters?
Yeah, the music's so much louder. All right. Should we adjust that? Oh, the music's already pretty low. Okay, not gonna fuck with that, I guess. I found a collectible. Oh, I can punch.
You can punch.
I think that's new, right?
Yep.
Been punched before.
You could not, yeah. I think his only move was the rev roll and the butt bounce.
The honorable Reverend roll.
Yes, rev and roll.
Okay, so the fun thing about playing video games is going to the camera invert section of the options and figuring out what they even mean when they say inverted, because evidently this game has a different definition of inverted camera from me.
I would say everything in this game is a little backwards to what you'd expect from whatever you expected.
I'm not sure
Pac-Man's got...
about y-axis.
Fang says, "Oh, the jailer is guest starring on this punishment." Yes, I couldn't not. I had to be here I had to see it through. As the executioner, I felt like that was my duty to be the right. I felt like I had to administer the punishment. That sounds horrible when I say it like that.
Okay. Yeah, so the video game and I have different definitions of inverted camera.
Yeah, you do.
So who's playing? So I am playing. Just as like a general note, if you're ever wondering who's playing, the style guide that me and Joe have agreed to is that the first person listed in the title of the stream is the one that's playing.
Also, I would never play this.
Ah, there we go. The honorable Reverend roll. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Wait. You can only do it 3 times?
Yeah, they nerfed
What?
it. Isn't that horrible? They nerfed the butt bounce.
Check. These are the guys that smell so bad, huh?
In the past game, you could use it as a way to get higher, but in this game, it's like an attack.
Alright, well. The tutorial is also fairly heavy-handed.
A little bit, yeah. This is more of a beat 'em up than any of the other games.
Like, Pac-Man World 2 is the daytime stages of Sonic Unleashed, and Pac-Man World 3 is the Werehog stages.
Right. I thought that the Werehog stages were liked, though.
Depends on who you ask, really.
Okay, alright.
Also,
Still got,
also largely it depends on which platform you played on, because that
Can you
was
see the
that was back in the day when like you just couldn't just release a Wii port of every game, but like
Right.
you had to. So
right.
like you would just get a shittier version of the game on Wii.
Can you
'Cause-
see the Metroid Prime influences?
Not yet, really, but
Okay.
I certainly see the Banjo-Kazooie influences. I mean, I guess you could say that just like the aesthetic of the area we're in could be.
Yeah, sure. There's that.
But it's also just like what my mind says like Crash Bandicoot is. I've never played Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Just like as a note, but this is kind of like what my mind says a Crash Bandicoot level could be.
I think Crash Bandicoot takes place in like a hallway, right?
That's helpful. Maybe. I think I've literally only seen like the opening level of the first
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot, and then their like Mario Kart custom tracks based off of Crash Team Racing.
Oh, okay.
When does
Gotcha.
Pac-Man go into first person? Can I go into first person? No,
No,
there doesn't seem to be a first person button.
I don't remember there being a first person thing. Wow, you
I
guys have a
guess
lot
it's not
of
Metroid
achievements
Prime
there.
then. If you can't swap.
Yeah, you're
Pac-Man's
right.
heads.
You're right. It's true. Well, not gonna spoil anything.
See, that's terrifying. 'cause
Also-
you could just say that, and it doesn't have to
Dumps
mean
a
anything.
giant busted robot.
Right. I could.
Who made all
I
this
could just leave it open-ended like that.
Who dumps a giant busted robot? I mean, it's busted. I feel like you
That's
answered
true.
your own question there, Pac.
Wow, we have a lot of people here tonight. Where were you guys last night when we were playing Hobbit? I'm just joking. It's okay. Fangs. He quoted they nerfed the butt bounce.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of like a chunk of our audience just being people I personally know in real life, is that if
Well, that's funny,
I'm
that's
free, they're usually not either. If I'm
Yeah,
not free, they're
that's
usually not
how-
either.
That's how mine is. Wow, look at you.
And oh my god, I think I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I am doing it anyway.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. You're trying it. You made that work.
But yes, Zero Ranma is in the same tabletop roleplay that I had last night.
Oh, cool.
Actually,
I
he's
was
one
with
of the
Matt.
co-GMs.
How has The Hobbit been treating you, Xander? Well, Fangs, I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's not a great game, but it's not a bad game. It's definitely better than this game.
There's
But
like-
it's all right.
There's like a lost art to bad licensed games.
Yeah,
Like-
it's got a healthy amount of jank in it, but like it's just enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm enjoying this.
If it wasn't for the fact that the brand is just tainted nowadays, I would really want to stream like the old Harry Potter video games, because those were
Yeah.
like the perfect licensed game jank.
The Chamber of Secrets in particular, I really enjoyed as a child.
The way that I
It's
remember
very,
it is I never
immersive.
had the Philosopher's Stone game, but I had the Chamber of Secrets game, and then the Prisoner of Azkaban game was like, we're gonna be an open world game. And
Right,
then,
yes.
Okay, well, now the camera's inverted differently. So, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. I appreciate this like weird visor thing that happens when you pause the game. I don't know what we're looking at here,
I
but
don't know either. Yeah, the old bad Harry Potter games are like the perfect licensed games for me, and it's like I can never stream those because I just cannot engage with that brand on this stream. But it's the perfect level of jank.
I have thought about doing like a GameCube era 3D platformer series for NWR because I've been playing quite a few of them. You know, like you got Mario Sunshine, you got The Hobbit, I got Wario World, I have Chamber of Secrets, which is also kind of a platformer in a weird way. But yeah, I don't know. Pac-Man World 2 and Pac-Man World 3 are both on there.
I mean, World 2 is just like legit good. Oh god, you know
I read reviews of this, and apparently this game exists on the DS and is the best version of the game by most critics.
Well, that's not what the NWR reviews say.
Oh, great.
I checked those before we started. Mike Sklens played the GameCube version, which he gave a 6.5, and Johnny Metz played the DS version, which he gave a 5.5.
Wow, okay, yeah.
It's two different reviewers, but...
Two different reviewers, yeah. When I was looking at people who compared them, people said that they liked the DS one more. And I think it was only because it was smaller scale and it had less, so there was less to go wrong. I guess is the metric they were going with.
What kind of Metroid game is this? I can't single wall jump? Come on.
Yeah, sad.
Oh yeah, Chibi Robo would be a great game to stream.
That would be a fun one.
See, the problem that I'm in with like streams is that I really want to just do like random weird one-off streams, but then me and Joe had to like do 3 huge long-term commitments, and I don't have the energy to do anything besides those.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can live through me because I'm the one doing the one-off stuff. I did Spyro, and now I'm doing The Hobbit. Maybe I'll do Spring Random next. Of course, I'll do something random next. What kind of sentence is that?
I mean, so your brand
seems
to be doing games that when we pull up the schedule on Tuesday, people go, "What the fuck is that doing there?"
I did Charlie the Chocolate Factory. That's another 3D platformer on the GameCube I played.
That's true.
Yeah. I even played the Game Boy Advance one of that.
Anytime you guys play an old game that someone on the site reviewed more than 5 years ago, you should have a segment where you invite them to the stream and put them on trial. Make them answer for themselves.
I don't know Mike Sklens. I do know Johnny quite a little bit. I guess I could DM him on Twitter or something like, hey, we're playing this game. You gave it 5.5 on the DS. Do you want to watch?
I had like a Twitter interaction with Johnny once, I think.
Okay. He actually commented on my my Hobbit stream last night, saying that he really liked the soundtrack in the game, and I would agree. It's got a really good soundtrack. None of it is from the Peter Jackson movies. It's all original, but it like invokes the feeling of the Peter Jackson movies pretty well.
So if I remember correctly, I didn't even realize that there's voice acting right now. I can't hear it.
I know the type. Well, at least I can get across the goo now.
That's interesting, because from my end, I can hear the voice acting more than the music.
Really?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I assume from your end is what the stream is hearing, so I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. But the, my understanding of the Hobbit video game is that the movies were really big at the time, but the people that made that game didn't have the rights to the movies. They just had the rights to the Hobbit book. And they really wanted to capitalize on the popularity of the movies.
Yes.
Okay, so despite the fact that I was clearly landing on something, I still died there.
Yeah, Death Barrier, I don't know. But yeah, you were right. They very much wanted to characters evoke the Lord of the Rings movies, even though there's literally nothing in it from the movies. It's just the world of Tolkien, and it's very cartoony for that.
And then years later, Peter Jackson would go back and do The Hobbit. So clearly, who's the real winner?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
No
It's
one
weird.
wins the Hobbit.
Well, the Hobbit video game is more faithful to the book than the movies, if we're gonna be honest. So
Oh yeah, that's because they took like what was it like a 90-page book and made it into 7 hours of movie.
right, exactly. I actually think that the video game, like, it's a better paced experience because it's exactly what the book is, right?
Well, there's also
you can
just like
probably beat.
Did you ever see Lindsay Ellis did a couple videos on the Hobbit movies? Have you ever
I
seen
did.
those?
I watched those. Yeah, I watched
like
those very
just-
recently, actually.
Just the behind the scenes is just a fucking mess.
And they like created a law that was anti-unions over it, and it's called the Hobbit Law, and it kind of screwed New Zealand over. It's really interesting, and it's the law that still exists to this day.
My favorite behind the scenes fact of the Hobbit movies that there's like behind the scenes footage of them like filming a battle scene, and at this point the script has not been written. They just
Right.
they're in such a rush. They need to be writing something. They need to be filming something, and you just like Peter Jackson just like he walks onto the set and he's just gonna cut. Just everyone just go take a break, and he just sits down on the set and looks visibly miserable.
I know a few things. I know that the guy who played Aragorn, when he kicks the was it a helmet? I think it's a helmet. It's actually him breaking his toe, and the shot that they use is the one where he breaks his toe.
That would be the most authentic one.
Yeah.
Check.
Not ghosts. Spectral monsters. Cover the ghosts. You'll need a power pellet.
You don't need a power pellet.
You can only chomp blue spectral creatures. Okay. So what does
So
make
the
these guys different from ghosts?
They're completely different, Matt. Don't think about it.
Oh wow.
But yeah, they are the
I
ghosts
like
of
this
the
is
game.
vaguely set up like one of the pack mazes.
It's not a maze if you can walk anywhere.
It thinks it's a maze. Fuck's sake, come on.
It's like a modern
just infinitely
art-piece
respawning.
maze. Yeah, pretty much. No, I think that there is a cap. There is a cap on it. It just, you can eat them all. It just takes them a moment to respawn. Kind of boring.
Does it want me to kill them all? Do I have to kill them all?
Yeah, you do have to kill them all.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna make me take a million years.
Yep.
At least I have the honorable reverend role to guide me. My god, are you serious?
Oh
Come
no!
on!
Of all the ghostly things I ever
That was
ate,
close.
those are the least pleasant. I need a mint.
The spectral monsters come from the spectral realm, which is being siphoned by Irwin, which is why they're in a seriously bad mood.
The spectral realm? Don't you ghosts have something to do with that?
It's our home, too. Now can you see why I need your help? I don't know exactly what Irwin's up to, but it involves my home, which is why I'm in a seriously bad mood. Come and find me at the outpost. It's just a little bit further.
Have we visibly seen Irwin yet?
He was in that cutscene where he was like hitting the arcade machine, but
I don't know why I missed
no. He he was in the first Pac-Man world. He was the villain that was the primary antagonist.
that. Oh wait, the fake Pac-Man you mentioned, that was Irwin?
Yes. In the very first game, the plot is that there's a guy dressed up as Pac-Man pretending to be Pac-Man, and all the people of Pac-Land are like, "Wow, you're our hero, you're our savior, thank you so much." And he's a complete jerk, and Pac-Man has to kind of like clear his name. And when he beats the robot version of himself, even though it's clearly not him, but everyone somehow falls for it. It's like the plot of Santa Claus 2. He beats the robot version of himself, and it's just this guy named Orson, and that's that character. It's just a little ghost.
And find one in every level to access a special maze game. Oh, that is not as smooth a transition as in World 2. This also doesn't look as good as the Pac mazes in World 2.
Yep. They all look like this.
Oh, Clyde, are you okay? He's just okay. He's on the move. Shit.
Also, this game retains the Blinky and Clyde naming error.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though it's a completely different developer.
Are you okay? Wait, what the fuck is that thing down there?
Oh,
It's laying more pellets? What the fuck? What is happening?
You did it! I'm proud of you. Didn't that feel rewarding?
Why doesn't my jump work when I'm running against this wall? My jump works running against this wall. Why not this one? From a rev roll whilst standing on this pad.
Quick, John is here. Pull up Star Fox. No, they're good. I like these games. So it's Mario Sunshine. Oh, that's why I like it. No, Mario Sunshine is a million times better than Pac-Man World 3.
I almost did put Star Fox Adventures on my SD card.
Boy.
I decided not to because my SD card does not have space for a lot of GameCube games.
Oh, man. Oh, you're using an SD card?
Maybe.
For that one thing you were telling me?
Cool. It's for the GameCube Pro. As me and Joe call it.
I use a hard drive.
I don't have a middle initial. Where's the space, Namco? There it is.
If you did A, you could do maze. Like, Pac maze.
Alright, I guess continue.
I like how it gives you the option. It's like the game's like, we know this is bad. You sure you want to keep playing this? Like,
God, why did video games take 8 years to save back at this time? Like, I had to press like 12 buttons to get through there.
I can't calibrate Pac-Man. Atmospheric interference from the radiation. Just keep following the path. I'm not far away at all.
Okay.
I feel like now is the appropriate time for me to start giving some trivia about this.
Good. Ribbon loop power pellet. Make a circle around enemies for a wide range attack.
I remember thinking this was the coolest power-up.
I guess that vaguely looks like the area we were just in. Continuity.
Yeah.
Even though the sky is like, completely different.
Originally this was not a Pac-Man World game when it was first being developed.
I feel like I can tell you that just from playing it.
It was not made by Namco. It was made by Blitz Studio, which is a company you probably never heard of. Which I'm not sure why you wouldn't have, because they're known for all sorts of classic games, such as The Little Mermaid 2.
For what platform?
Fusion Frenzy. I don't know. Barbie's Horse Adventures, Wild Horse Rescue.
By chance, did they make Barbie Princess
Diamonds.
and the Pauper?
I don't know, but I've seen that movie and I remember liking it.
It's a classic Game Boy Advance game.
Pocket Bike Racer, and then the logo has a picture of the Burger King mascot on a bike.
Wait, is that? There's also like the Burger King racing game. Did they do that? The one that Alpharad did for not Mario Kart.
It's got a picture of the Burger King guy on a motorcycle. They also did Epic Mickey: The Power of Two, which is also not a very good game, but here we are. Their website, under all of the games that they've made, has just a picture of the Coca-Cola logo, and I thought that was interesting. So, because there's nothing gamey about it, it's just a picture of the Coke logo. I'm gonna hold this up so you can see it. It's right there in the middle. I clicked that and was like, what does this mean? And apparently during Super Bowl 46, they basically created these animations of the polar bears, and they used them as VTubers on Facebook Live, and then they just reacted to the game and then commercials.
I hate this timeline.
What else?
I hate knowing that the developers of Glover did that.
Yeah, they also made Glover.
I remember liking Glover when I was a kid, and I have not so far revisited it.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab.
There are a lot of SpongeBob games, and that one I don't think I know.
Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Game Time.
You know, if there's one thing that Pac-Man World 3 feels like, it's Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah, a lot of game show games. Biggest Loser, like there's like 4 American Idol games.
I feel like I missed a path of like collectibles. Yes.
Anyway, originally this game was called Pac-Man Adventures, and it was not meant to be in the Pac-Man World series. It was supposed to be a beat 'em up in a spin-off branch, and they actually brought on Don Bluth to do all of the concept art, and he got very far into the project, and then they decided they didn't want to use any of it, and so he left the project, and none of it was used. But all the concept art is in this game. It's just not in the game.
That's
like the things that.
That's shockingly similar to Guillermo del Toro and The Hobbit.
Exactly. It's very shockingly similar to that exact thing. Yeah. So
getting turned around.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is something I already did. Oh, no, it's not. I think that a developer has invented a new emotion. This looks like our pause screen. What the fuck is this? Oh, frame drops. That's what you want to see.
Oh, yeah. Wow. The audio does not like this power-up.
Wait, the audio?
Yeah, maybe it's just mine, but when you had that ribbon power up, the audio went, like, nuts.
Discord streaming can be weird.
Now there's just no audio. No, I mean, like, there is audio. The game is playing, and, like, you can hear the punching, but the background audio just completely cut out.
There's no music now. How do I get the UI off the screen?
It's there. It just wants to say hello. Oh, boy.
That is how Derrida went at a convention. So, I gotta tell you this story, Xander. There's an anime called Derrida. It's something to do with time. It's like some stupid time travel thing. Dude gets cryogenically frozen for like 20 years or whatever. And it's fucking awful. It's like a terrible anime. But like it's weird because like it was like the writer or director or something was like a super famous guy in the anime industry, worked on like really popular shows, famously incredible shows. So people look at this and it's like, how does this guy end up making this? And so you, like, and at a convention at some point after the show airs, he starts going over all, like, the concept art and stuff that he has. And, like, he shows all this cool shit, and every single idea that he contributed to the show, he goes, anyway, that concept was rejected by the studio.
No wonder the spectral dudes are upset. Not only are they
Wow,
outcasts
that's
themselves,
yeah,
now
that's
isn't even
just
their
pretty
own.
much what happened here with Don Bluth and also The Hobbit. With Guillermo del Toro. Oh man.
Okay.
And also, his artwork that they ended up not using. I mean, he didn't just have Pac-Man characters. He had a bunch of different Namco characters. Like Pac-Man was gonna go on an adventure with the Dig Dug dude, and all the little like balloon things that he blows up, which I think are in Pac-Man World, the original. They just don't like, they're not really characters. They're like Goombas.
Maybe, I don't know, I've never played the original. Couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure that they are in that, but anyway, benefit of the doubt on that one. Go ahead.
Okay. I understand the physics a little more now.
I appreciate that the music decides to, go on break every so often.
And these levels are long. How many are there? Like, how long is this game? What is how long to beat say?
I will look that up right now. It can't be that long of a game.
Because Joe did World 2 in one stream. Like, are we going to stream for like 3 hours and finish like 4 levels?
Pac-Man World 3. The long play on YouTube is 6 hours.
Really?
Main story average is 7.5 hours.
Oh my god. Hack Chain Machine.
Boy, it's got a 4 out of 10 on IGN.
Oh, this thing, okay.
Yeah. Metacritic. There we go.
We might die here, folks. And probably learn a horrifying lesson about this game's checkpointing system. I hope we don't learn that lesson, but I fear we will.
Yeah, we're pretty much, our Nintendo World Reports review is pretty much right there with all the others, where we gave it a 6.5, I think you said. IGN gave it a 69, GameSpot gave it a 69, Game Informer gave it a 63.
My speciality.
Not many other, Nintendo Power gave it a 70.
Interesting.
They couldn't quite go down all the way to the 6s.
God, the frame rate is not having a great time with this area.
I hope you like that combo system, 'cause that's the only move in the game.
Good. So it's less developed than the Werehog combat in Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. Yes.
Place makes me think you're about to look for pieces of the Master Emerald. We very well might.
You did it. Think. I like the environment, even if it's like, a decaying, ruined place. It's like, at least it's, it's something. It's like video gamey land. There's green goop.
Shit. I haven't decided how much I care to. Well, I thought I had more time than that.
You jumped off of the the green goop, is what I was gonna say. Like, you clearly landed in it, but you didn't take damage. You jumped off of it.
No, I think I took damage.
Oh, you did? It didn't look like it. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna check in on the chat, see what they're saying. Hopefully, they're enjoying themselves.
No, the Master Emerald. I need the Master Emerald. Oh, this was the way to get the Master Emerald.
Yeah. I don't know everything that Don Bluth's done. Is that, are you talking about the Steins Gate, or is that the guy who did the anime?
The guy that did the anime.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Steins Gate is like one of the most acclaimed anime of all time.
No, see, that shows you how much I know about anime. I could tell you everything Don Bluth's done, but I was gonna say I don't know if he's done Steins Gate.
Steins Gate also happens to be based off of a visual novel, so we might have a review for Steins Gate on Nintendo World Report.
Oh gosh.
I know for a fact that we have a review of like the weird dating sim spinoff.
Look it up.
Yeah, just like search Steins Gate on NWR.
Okay. Steins Gate. Yeah. Steins Gate Elite review. Steins Gate My Darling's Embrace review.
That's the dating sim spinoff.
Okay. Yeah, Donald reviewed it.
Well, yeah, if it's a visual novel, Donald probably reviewed it.
He really liked it.
Yeah, Steins Gate is about time travel, I believe. I haven't seen it myself, but I've been meaning to.
Jordan reviewed the dating sim one, and he also thought it was alright.
Yeah, the dating sim one I don't have very high expectations for, so.
Oh man, some of the artwork though. Wow, this is
for what, the dating
sim? The dating sim one, yeah.
I don't think I've seen the artwork for the dating sim one.
Well, this is what's on our website.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. Imagine Don Bluth's Steingate. That's what the chat's saying.
Don Bluth's Steingate. I wonder if someone's like made fan art of that.
I think that Don Bluth, I mean, he's got a cult following at this point, right? He's had that for a long time, and people like that art style, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's a thing.
And there is, as far as like Don Bluth video games goes, there is Dragon Lair.
At the very least, I mean, there's like a Disney style of something for everything, right? It's like the Rule 34. It's like if it exists, there also is a Disney version of it.
Ah, but Don Bluth isn't Disney.
Oh, he was. He used to be a Disney animator.
Very
and then he left.
briefly.
Yeah, and then you can see his style as an inspiration in other Disney films. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's very much a difference between his
Rule
films.
D23.
Rule of D23. Oh, okay. That took me. Oh, jeez. Rule of D23. Do you have a favorite Don Bluth film?
I mean, I can't confidently name all of them.
You got Land Before Time, you got American Tail, you got Fight Apple Goes West, you got Anastasia,
I know that I saw
Dragon's Lair.
I know that I saw Land Before Time like when I was young enough that I don't remember it now.
Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim.
I remember liking Anastasia.
There's a sequel / prequel to Anastasia. The Pebble and the Penguin, which I did not care for myself, but you know, it's okay.
I have seen Pebble and the Penguin.
Yeah,
that one was when I was a kid. I have no actual memory of it.
It's a It's not a very good movie. It's pretty, so, you know, it's well drawn and everything, but not a really good kids movie. It's just kind of whatever. Tim Curry's great.
Chain thing. How am I this dumb? I've also seen the Dan Olsen video about the Fievel Goes West video game.
There's a video game?
Yeah. That's a fantastic video.
I'm gonna check that out. I like the movie, even if it's like, why is there a sequel to American Tail? But whatever. Like, well, yeah, let's do a really well done epic about, you know, a story about immigration, and then the sequel will be, let's just make a western.
Where the fuck is the blue pellet chain thing? How am I this dumb?
You know, I don't know. Is it like in the hole, maybe? Like, did it give you a preview
I
where
was
it's at?
standing at it earlier. Oh, there it is. How do I get there? How did I get there? What the How did I get there? Do I need to go back onto the green one to get up there?
Yeah, maybe.
Where's the green one? Let's see where the red
Yeah,
one
one of
is
the
first.
chains. Yeah.
Ooh, can I jump out of this? No.
Hello, HUD.
Okay, the green one's like way over there. At least the rev roll's still pretty cool.
Yeah. 25th anniversary trophy. I don't remember what that does, but hey, you got it.
There's 5 per level.
I don't think this game has anything like tokens. Maybe that's what those trophies are, but there's no like arcade, to my knowledge, that you can spend the tokens on. Maybe there is, and I'm lying, but I don't remember that being a big like selling point of the game. One thing I will also say is that Pac-Man World 2 was, I think, closer to a Crash Bandicoot in that it was very linear. It had like hallway-based 3D platforming, whereas this is, you know, much more like Banjo-Kazooie. You're jumping all over the place.
Yeah, this is much more like Banjo-Kazooie, but it is not nearly as good as Banjo-Kazooie.
No, not nowhere near even close.
I don't know why the frame rate is just dying. Alright, goodbye, guy.
There's like no skybox. It's just brown. Like, where are you?
I feel like by this point in World 2, we had fought like 2 bosses.
Yeah, you probably had.
And we got stuck on Clyde's thing for like 2 hours.
Yeah, Clyde's the hardest part of that game. Clyde is also in this game.
You mean I need to find a key? I did find a key. That's what I literally
He's
just
got
did.
bigger. Clyde actually has a bigger role in this game.
I had to put the key there first.
Nah, if you want to open a door, you have to put the key in the keyhole.
I don't know what the green and red light changing did on that guy.
You know, it's robots. They have blinky things on them, you know.
Stuff here, horse. Yours?
Heavens, no. Shoddy, crassy shit like that. It all belongs to Irwin. He's building spectral siphons all over the place. Keep stockpiling raw materials. I'd like you to disrupt, distress, and otherwise blow up anything of his you see. Please.
I appreciate that in Pac-Man World 2, the plot is that the ghosts steal magical fruit and release a demon on the world. You have to go get the fruit and beat the demon.
Mm-hmm.
In this, it's about siphoning energy and like something about like stealing the power from the ghost world.
Yeah, this is a plot that thinks it's a lot better than it is.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, how many angles do we need of him going down that elevator?
Orson, I'd claim to be pleased to see you, but you messed up my party and threw me into a trash pit where lots of things with big pointy teeth tried to turn me into lunch.
This is serious, Pac-Man. Irwin is so hungry for power that he's siphoning energy from the spectral realm.
Okay,
what can
it's
I
a little
do?
high concept there,
For
but
starters, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde have disappeared. I fear the worst. I want you to go to the spectral realm and check things out.
A trip to a doomed place that's full of ghosts and spectral monsters.
Hey, count me in. Good. But before that, I want you to help me calibrate Talkman.
Talkman? You have a new Talkman? A new big giant
is
robot
Talkman the
Talkman?
fake Pac-Man from the first
More
game?
than a normal giant robot
Yes.
Pac-Man. 15 tons of the most state-of-the-art.
It looks nothing like Pac-Man!
Never balanced on legs.
Cool.
I mean, he's got arms and legs, just like Pac-Man.
Okay, fair. And he's yellow, I guess.
And sometimes blue.
Sometimes blue. I bet you weren't expecting mechs to be in this game.
Not that much, no. I did just play a game with mechs. I just finished 13
Yeah.
Sentinels, which is coming to Switch.
Well, you're...
I can recommend 13 Sentinels. It's quite good. If you want to see mechs.
Yeah? How do you feel about this mech?
It doesn't have the sentry turrets. I can tell you that much right away.
Yeah.
I gotta adjust my webcam. Can't figure out a place to put it.
Hi, Cameron. Welcome to the stream. Cameron is one of my real-life friends.
Welcome. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I mean, you're also one of my real-life friends, but I mean, I've met him in my day-to-day life.
How long is this tutorial gonna go?
It's kind of, the understatement of this game, really.
I couldn't even be bothered to put music in.
I feel like after a while you kind of get the concept. Like, it's just, a wave completed. We got more waves.
Wait, what? Wait, why is the camera inverted again now? What the fuck? Why do different modes of the game have inverted camera relative to each other? What possible reason could there be for that?
Pac-Man World 3 wanted to break new ground and innovate in the concept of the options menu. It wanted to kind of create an interactive experience where you're constantly going back to the options menu to reassess why you're playing this game. What was the up arrow? Whoa, go back. Why was there an up arrow?
Gotta save these high scores to compete with other people around the world.
Yeah.
Vixie, no one is my real life friend. You're all figments of my imagination.
Oh boy. Sadly, this is the most real part of the day for you. Oh man. I want you to know that anytime I ever say your full name, you now have an up arrow as your middle name.
Blue wire, red wire, blue wire.
Red! Blue!
For the last time, make up one of your minds?
Ask Blinky. He's the clever one. Zip it, Inky. Don't tell him nothing.
You're not Blinky.
That's Clyde. I hate that they messed this up.
What do you want this time?
Is this Irwin?
That is Irwin, yes.
No, he hadn't. No one's heard of our friends Pinky and Clyde.
You two want to give me a break back there?
Aside from those last two ghosts, the spectral realm is almost empty. It's ready for the siphons to begin.
Ah, yes, well, thanks. It's been real. Off you go.
What about the new problem? The new yellow problem?
If you're talking about Pac-Man, our paths have already crossed.
It looks like an Invader Zim character.
He'll munch us all. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed. I don't want to be doomed. I just want to go home.
Anyway,
I wouldn't say these cutscenes are good, but they're trying harder than I expected.
Yeah, they tried to go bigger with it.
They'll be dealt with.
And if Pac-Man tries to interfere, he shall rue the day he ever tried to interfere.
Like, this kind of reminds me of Rare. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
But I don't like saying that because Rare provides quality.
There's none of that here.
There's not much.
Whoa, wow. What is this place, Orson? It's weird.
If my calculations are correct, and they are, you're in the spectral realm just as planned.
So this is where all you ghosts come from. Not very homely, is it? Remind me what I'm doing here?
I've lost contact with my friends, Pac-Man. I need you to track them down. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, first they chase me, then I chase them, then they chase me. Tracking them down will be just like old times. I'm on it.
Alright, level 3 out of 14, apparently.
Oh boy.
So
I like... Oh, you did? Okay. I like this environment, but I have to say, this is not what I ever pictured in my mind, where the ghosts from Pac-Man come from.
I don't know. Am I feeling the Metroid Prime yet? Specifically Metroid Prime 3. Like, this, if this is any Metroid Prime, this is Metroid Prime 3 right now. You know what? Maybe I don't care about collectibles anymore.
I don't think they do anything. I think it's purely score-based. I don't even remember if they used the fruits as keys in this. Like, you remember they did that in Pac-Man World 2?
Sort of.
Like, they would lock chests behind the fruit.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that.
Make me car sick.
Yeah, this game makes me sick, period.
You know, while we're here, you know what else we could look at?
We could.
Let me show you real quick what we could look at.
High scores.
I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a sec because I gotta take out my headphones.
Okay.
So what we could get to see is another classic Pac-Man game. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures for Wii U.
Oh no.
We could take a look at that.
Also known as Pac-Man World 4.
Maybe. We could
Oh my gosh.
We could finish this.
Why is this?
Hmm?
Why is his face so big?
Have you ever seen that cartoon?
I have, but
yeah, it's bad.
But why? It's really bad.
So what we could do is we could finish level 3, and then we could take a look at Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
If you'd like to, we can.
The cartoon's fucking terrible. I think it's still on Netflix. These are time keys. You need to get all keys in a set spinning at the same time. I think I just missed it.
No, I think you got it.
Okay.
That was generous.
It actually let me do the rev roll. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Turning this punishment around on everyone.
I know, he's pulling the Justin Baruby trick. He's trying to find a way out.
I mean, by the time that I finish this level, it will have been nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
I quit Earthbound after less than that.
That's true, yeah.
And in fairness, this is a better game than Earthbound Beginnings.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh my gosh.
Even Earthbound fans don't like Earthbound Beginnings. Which is why the Nintendo of Europe literally, oh my fucking god, literally just announced Earthbound Beginnings merch. Did you see Justin put that in Slack?
I saw that. It's like that little book.
Yeah. This has some real physics, huh?
Earthbound is like one of those series where it's like, I played the game once and I never want to play it again, but I liked the world and I liked like the visuals and characters. I just never ever want to play it again.
I think that the writing gets like it deserves all the praise that it gets. The game itself, like playing the game, I cannot say I derived any joy from that whatsoever.
Right, yeah. It's like I wish I could play a game, like a version of it where I enjoyed the gameplay because I liked the world of it so much.
I Feel Good in the chat is asking if you have a pun of the day for us.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Could we
I do
get to fight
pun of the
these
day.
things again? How exciting.
Today's pun of the day was... I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but I'm looking it up.
Not enough RPGs that take place in a relatively modern setting like Earthbound. That's true. Urban fantasy is like... Not, it has not been tapped nearly as much as I feel like it could be for video games.
Alright, today's pun of the day. My friend Matt asked me yesterday if I was free this weekend. Sadly, I had to inform him that no, I'm expensive.
It's true, you can't work for exposure.
True.
Have you seen the For Exposure Twitter account?
Oh, I follow it, and I love it. It makes me so happy. Like, finally, some people are seeing what's happening. Hi, I was hoping you could edit this photo for free. I don't have any money, but, you know, I'll pimp you out on my Instagram.
Unhappy souls. They usually hide in the darkness of the caverns.
I'm sorry, I don't really work for free. Oh, you're the worst person. I hate you. You're a bunch of bad words. I'm very popular. You're gonna regret this. Oh boy.
What am I doing? I said that I wasn't gonna get more collectibles because it's not worth it.
Yeah. You can
They're not even fun to get.
Here. Right. You did it. You gotta
like
put one up.
Sometimes, like the act of getting the collectibles is a fun challenge in itself. That's not the case in this game.
This brings back memories.
Nasty smokes at 3 o'clock, Pac-Man.
Then I've got plenty of time to...
Let's do the power bullet thing again. Imagine making a Pac-Man game where like you dread having to use the power bullet.
Yeah, because you don't want to fight the ghosts. Yep. I think most people who are fans of Pac-Man say to never play this game, just skip it. Because it's just not a very fun game. There's only one boss in the whole game, whereas Pac-Man World 2 had like 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah, I actually think it's 2 boss fights, but they just reuse it. If memory serves. I could be lying, but I'm pretty sure that is a true statement.
You weren't brought up here, Pac-Man. Now, get after those ghosts.
I hear you, buddy. Any idea where I should be heading?
Well, my last received contact from Pinky came from right at the top of this realm, so head there.
This is a bedoing pad.
Wow, you went bedoing.
Reminds me of the Bedoing Woods.
That was a really good level.
I miss the halcyon days of the Bedoing Woods. Why the fuck? Why is he orange instead of blue? Oh my god.
Why are they
is this
green?
really what we're doing? This is really what we're doing, huh?
Yeah, this is what we're doing. Wow, it almost landed you right on him.
Yep, this is what we're doing.
Aside from the combat, has this game done anything new than the previous title?
I mean, it's done a lot less than the previous game.
Yeah. I guess the power-ups, that wasn't a thing. Oh wait, yeah, it was! Was it? Were there power-ups in Pac-Man World 2? I think there were.
I mean, what power?
There was like a metal one, right?
So far.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna see it if you're gonna quit this, but there is a power-up that turns you into Palpatine.
What? What does that mean?
I just want to leave it there to keep you confused. I hope we see it. I really do. I think that'd be funny if you could experience that.
These power pellet sections are like the single thing keeping me from wanting to power through this. Like, I'm literally falling asleep.
They're really boring. I think that's the worst crime this game commits, is that it's really boring.
There's just so much wasted time in this.
Uh-huh. The pacing is really weird, whereas like World 2, it was like the levels were a lot shorter and bite-sized. Oh, you landed on the lava. That's gonna sting. Hey, remember all this stuff you just did? Do it again!
Cool. I'm trying to decide what was worse, this or grinding Mithra's skill tree in Xenoblade 2.
I saw that tweet, and I cannot believe it took you 8 hours. That sounds horrible.
That was a series of tweets there.
Yeah, that was
Xenoblade
rough.
2 is not a great video game. Which sucks, because Xenoblade 1 is like one of my favorite games ever made.
Yeah, Xenoblade 1's great, and I think... well, so I never played Xenoblade 2 because everyone said it wasn't as good as the first one, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to play it.
You should. I want more people to play it and validate my opinion.
Okay. You want me to suffer so that way you feel like you're not alone, like you didn't go through the trial by yourself?
Correct.
Okay, well then, you should play Pac-Man World 3.
John and Justin keep insisting to me that it's good.
Okay. Well, because of people saying Pac-Man World, or because people said Xenoblade 2 was not good, I was like not super like jazzed when I saw the announcement of Xenoblade 3. So I was like, oh well, maybe they.
2 made me less excited for 3.
Yeah, that's kind of the mindset I had. And I didn't play the remastered whatever version of Xenoblade, but it looked like they made it more in the style of 2. So
I mean,
maybe that's it.
I don't think the graphical art style of 2 was a problem. The problem was just that the character designer they got was terrible. But like, then it's the same guy for 3, and I like the character designs in 3. So maybe they gave him a stern talking to.
Listen here.
And told him not to plagiarize his previous works, because hey, he totally did. Like look up Celica in Fire Emblem Awakening in the DLC for that, and then pull up a picture of Pyra.
Okay. I've got my iPad here. Fire Emblem. Celica is from Shadows of Valentia, right?
Yes. But Awakening had like the DLC where a bunch of other characters showed up.
They added Awakening DLC after Shadows of Valentia?
No, because Shadows of Valentia was a remake, remember?
But I mean, they created new artwork for Celica after Fire Emblem Awakening. Did they then put it back in Fire Emblem Awakening?
No, they like a ton of old characters showed up.
Oh, you mean okay? I see what's happening. Okay, Celica.
And Celica was from one of the very first games, so.
Got it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm searching for my tabs. Paste and search. Oh wow, that's the same character.
No, now pull up a picture of Pyra and like really compare it.
Okay.
Like really compare it.
They're the same character. I'm looking for a different picture. I'm gonna see if there's any differences.
There's not enough differences. I'll put it that way.
They're even in the same pose.
Like, there's some really specific things that they have in common.
They both got this. Yeah, this is the same exact design.
I think he did the same thing with Mithra, but I don't remember like what to Google to see it.
Add. Okay. I'm saving these pictures because I'm gonna try to hold it up and show it to the chat. Okay. Cat. This is that's Pyra, anime girl. That's Mithra.
That's Celica.
Pyra.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So that Celica art you pulled up is fan art. So the pose is intentionally Pyra because of this.
Okay. All right. I'll let them have that then. It's still a very similar character design. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that from my history.
Oh yeah, Angela Balzac. That was the one that it's like you look at it, that's Mithra. And Bradamante from Fate Grand Order. Yeah, but more so Angela. No, Alex. Celica in the Awakening DLC is the same character design. It's identical.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it's the same designer. The guy that made that art of Celica would, several years later, design Pyra. It's the same.
Alex is gonna argue with you. Gosh, every time I look up, you're still eating one of these blue ghost guys.
It's taking a while. Are you looking it up, Alex? Yeah. Same artist.
Corporate. Okay, remember that Office? Yeah. Corporate ones. You just. I can't even say it without laughing. Oh, that was good.
Let me see if I can find the Mithra one.
It says you are right. Wow, that's very rare. Take this moment in. Oh, man.
So here is another character designed by that same artist. And you can compare this to a picture of Mithra.
It's the same character! If you were to send this to me blind and say, what do you think of this? I'd be like, that's Mithra. Look, it's the same character! There's no difference. Changed my mind. She's got the green and the black and the white and the long blonde hair, the braids. It's the same character. And now I'm gonna go ahead and delete that from my oh, I can't 'cause it's on Discord.
I have not found a matching character for Numa yet, but I'm expecting to. Like, it's just a matter of time.
Man, he really did not leave much to the imagination here. Lots of binding and squeezing happening.
Yes, yeah, so here's the thing. The censored version of Pyra and Mithra in Smash Brothers is just, like, better character designs. Like, I'm not even saying that as, like, oh, video games shouldn't have anime sex appeal. It's like, no, it's just, like, legitimately, like, Pyra and Mithra in Xenoblade 2 just look awful.
Okay. Hot take, going back to Pac-Man, I kind of like this invisible platform stuff that's happening.
Great, so you couldn't just
I don't like the spaghetti sauce joke, though.
Oh no, it's much more fun to see poor Pac-Man bounced around like a big yellow ball.
Sorry, Pac-Man. I'll give the teleporter a bit of a tweak. Now, track down that ghost for me.
Sakurai secretly made them sexier. I mean, I have seen that opinion plenty often. But, like, also, like, Mithra's character design just has, like, terrible color balance. Like, just look at Mithra in Xenoblade 2, and it's just, her color palette sucks. But then you add, like, you add the contrast of the dark leggings that she got in Smash Brothers, and it's like, suddenly you have a good character design out of nowhere.
I wonder how...
Whoops. Whoops. Whoa. Ooh. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
Whoops.
Oh.
Google Fit just told me I hit my daily step goal.
Really? Congratulations. You're really good at walking while streaming, I have to say.
It didn't say that I got it just now.
End of the road. Scenic anyway. Now, if only I could find a friendly ghost to tell me which way... Eureka! I guess.
Help! Who?
I said, help me!
Pinky? What are you doing here?
Being chased? What are you waiting for? Pull me up before it gets here!
It? What it?
Me, it.
What's your deal?
You may refer to me as your worst nightmare.
Like a lazy eye.
Name?
Quick, pull me up!
Be right with you. You won't push me over the edge or
I
anything.
love it, you can see the seam on him.
Will you?
No, Scout's honor.
Don't trust him. He's small, evil, and wants to plug me into a giant energy-sucking machine.
Any truth to that, Mr. Nightmare?
If I said yes, would you hold it against me?
Nah. Look down.
Well played, my cunning yellow friend.
Less chit-chat, more pulling me up sometime today.
Don't worry, Pinky. I haven't lost a ghost yet. Hold on.
Let the games begin.
Hey, what the fuck just happened? Hey, what the fuck just happened?
Put that up, Arrow.
Like, are we gonna, like...
That's never addressed.
I don't think that character ever gets a name.
Do we see that character again at any point?
I don't remember. You never fight him. He's just a character. I don't think he's in it. He might be like in another scene, but I don't think he is.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go grab the second game. Yeah, I'll.
You are about to. I will say you are about to see a portion where you play as Pinky.
Are you trying to sucker me into playing longer?
I am actually, yeah.
How long is this portion where you play as Pinky?
It's the next game mechanic. Did that wet your whistle getting to play as a ghost?
Let's take a look at another Pac-Man game. Do you want me to, should we hit the break screen, the be right back screen, so that we could take a moment, set up and run to the bathroom and such?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sure. We're gonna be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
hope everyone's ready for this. So I'm not gonna pretend we're gonna be here for a while. I don't think any of us want to be here for a while. But
no, after listening to this music, I already missed Pac-Man World 3.
But we're gonna see what we see. So, I own this game because of one Joe DeVader. Believe it or not. Because many years ago, this was long before NWR. Me and my roommate did like a big all-day Christmas stream, and it happened to be on Joe's birthday. So we let him pick a game, one game for us to put into the Christmas Day stream, the Christmas stream marathon, and he selected Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, which has multiplayer. You can sometime, you come by, hang out, play multiplayer.
I could do that. That's an option. There's plenty other. There's a few other Pac-Man multiplayer games I think I'd rather play with you first, but we could put this on. We could put this on the docket.
Yes, we'll think about it.
Oh my gosh, what am I looking at?
Cersei, we're here.
We got here as fast as we could.
It sounded important. Why would Cersei call us and then not be here when we showed up?
Is he a teenager?
He's in a bunch. I'm right here.
This was an actual Christmas. It was around Joe's birthday.
Oh, I forgot about this.
That.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to drop in on you unexpectedly.
Oh, I hate it.
I've got something
Remember the name of the
important to show you. A little
Inky,
help?
Inky, Blinky, and Clyde?
No, they're just around. The villain is named Lord Betrayus.
But don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh gosh.
This character's name is Sir
Check it out.
Comforts.
Look what I found.
Whoa!
Alright,
Those are
I
just
like that.
the glow
That's
my
good.
parents left for me. The one that led us to the Temple of Slime.
That's very
Yep.
dumb, but I
Only
like
these
it.
don't seem to work.
I hate his,
The other one was
like,
powered up. These
like his
just don't have
tumor
any
for a
juice.
face.
It's like all their energy escaped somehow. I was hoping maybe you three could help
It's
me
great,
collect
isn't
enough
it?
globe energy orbs to get them working.
We haven't even seen the gameplay yet, but I'm just like, I like the design of Pac-Man in the Pac-Man world. What are
Who said
those?
anything about seeing games?
Pac,
What is this?
launching another ghost attack on the city.
That's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
There you are.
Those don't even
This is
resemble the
under
ghosts
attack.
from the arcade
What
game.
else
At
is
least
new?
in Pac-Man
What
World,
does
they kind of
Betrayus want
do.
this time?
We're not sure. He seems to have taken something from the
Those look
storage
like
building at the
Luigi's
Science
Mansion
Center,
ghosts from
but
Next
we
Level
don't know
Games.
what it is.
Oh no! The frigid digitator!
Frigidator, what's it?
It's a freezing machine. I invented it to cool things down if Betrayus ever tried to
Oh
build
my
another
gosh.
one of those furnaces to heat up Pacopolis.
What would
Betrayus. Did he
want with
betray
that?
someone, I wonder?
I don't know, but I bet it's nothing good. I'd better get out there.
Be careful, my boy. Oh, and don't forget to
Is
collect
this the
energy
same
for the
voice
globes
actor
while
that
you're out
voices
there.
Ash Ketchum in like the current series?
In the current, maybe. So
It sounds like it. It's not Victoria Taylor. I think that's her. That was the
no,
original.
the current voice of Ash is Sarah Natacheni. And no, this is not Sarah Natacheni. This is Erica
It
Mendes.
kind of sounds like Ash Ketchum. I also hate that he's got fingers. I liked the mittens. And he's got like sneakers on. What happened to his boots?
Yeah,
He's got like pupils.
So in this game, Pac-Man is voiced by Erica Mendes, who I should note is not the person that voices him in the cartoon. Because
Weird. I'm
they got
assuming
like
this game's
none.
reversed.
They got like none of the cartoon voices to come back. They could not afford any of them.
Really?
Just so you're fully aware.
So the game came second then, if they couldn't come back.
Yes. One of the voices in this game is Vic Mignogna.
What is the difference between this and Sonic Boom?
Sonic Boom was a good TV show.
Okay. So, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures and Sonic Boom are both bad video games, but Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures is also a bad TV show, but Sonic Boom is a good TV show. That's where the
Sonic Boom, the TV show, is like actually incredible.
This is like a Punnett Square of bad 3D platforming.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, that's Slimetanium.
We found
If you
Slimetanium.
collect enough of that, I might be able to build you
Slimetanium.
something that'll give you some extra hit points.
Alright. This game's got surround sound.
What is your profile? Why are you like sticking your tongue out and like trying to jump scare the player? What is that picture?
Not gonna
why are
lie,
you just a
so
floating
far this
head?
feels pretty similar to World 3. If we're being honest.
Yeah, it doesn't look too different other than like you're in an urban city. I wonder if this was meant to be Pac-Man World 4 originally.
I think it's too directly based off of the TV show to have like ever meant to be anything different, but they might have taken inspiration from the World Series.
Yeah.
The Pac-Man World Series, not the Baseball World
Every
Series.
time you eat a
Although
ghost,
if Pac-Man
you
was
get a
in the
charge.
Baseball World
Kinda
Series, that'd be
gross, I
kind
know,
of
but
wild.
Collect enough of those babies and you'll earn extra lives.
You know, they did do a Pac-Man World like racing game, like a spin-off of the World Series.
I
where you
did
can play
briefly see
Spooky.
that.
Yeah.
They also did they did the party game that Alpharad did
Yeah.
for not Mario Party. Have you seen
There's also
Alpharad's
a-
Not series, by the way? Because it's all incredible. My hair looks terrible because it's very humid today, by the way. I feel very
You're
self-conscious.
No, it doesn't bother me. You look fine. I have not though. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, Alpharad's Not series is like really good.
I think there's also a Miss Pac-Man World.
Oh, you can like
just
chain
blue
these
and
together.
pink, huh? Okay.
But so like the Not series that Alpharad does is like he'll play games that are like bad ripoffs. So it's like he plays like the Pac-Man World Mario Party ripoff, and it's called a Not Mario Party.
I have played that. That's the one with all of the different like there's like there's a Monster Hunter character in there. There's like a Tekken fighter dude.
I knew that.
It's,
I did not know that there was a Monster Hunter character in it.
I think there is.
But he also has Not Mario Kart, where he plays the Burger King racing game, and then at the end of that video, he goes to Burger King, he orders a Whopper, and he douses it in gasoline in the parking lot and sets it on fire.
With the game inside?
No,
or
the
just
Whopper.
the Whopper.
The Whopper.
Okay.
And he in a later video he said, by the way, that Burger King closed down.
Oh man.
He he also did Not Metal Gear, where he did Sneak King, which was the Burger King game where you played as the king, sneaking around the neighborhood and stealthily giving people Burger King meals. So at the end of this one, what he bought another Whopper, and he went to like some parking lot for a strip mall, and he filmed this, by the way. He found a random stranger, sprinted up to the stranger, stuffed the Whopper into this dude's hands, and ran away.
I feel like some people might think that's like some kind of assault or something, you know?
Maybe, but the dude's on camera and you see him and he's just confused.
Probably. Also, why are you able to eat the ghost without a power pellet?
Oh. Just the plot of the TV show. He just eats ghosts. Like, and it has nothing to do with the power pellet. It's like never implied to even be related to that. He just eats them.
What's the power pellet
To
for?
activate a pull switch,
Who said there's a power
jump
pellet?
and chomp the ball at the end of the chain.
Are you implying that like this is an alternate timeline where like they're just
I want you to look at this and tell me this is the same timeline as Pac-Man World 3.
Yeah, all right, fair.
We are in the adult timeline now.
The adult timeline.
Pac-Man World 3 was the child timeline.
Yeah, because everything goes bad in the child timeline.
And
so
Street Fighter Cross Tekken is the hero dies timeline.
Oh jeez. Do they still do Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures? Like, is this still a series? It's
I hope not.
Like,
This was like mid Wii U, right?
2013, I believe.
Yeah. Like, come to think of it, like, what's Pac-Man up to? Are they doing anything? Like, is Pac-Man 99 the most recent Pac-Man game?
I think so.
Oh boy.
That's the Breath of the Wild timeline.
This is Xander's punishment now, he's saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like that the jailers become the executed.
Gives you special attacks and other powers.
Okay.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Alright.
We're Ice Pack now.
I hate this a lot.
I don't remember the TV show enough to remember if this is like actually a thing. But he looks just enough like Mega Man that it feels like it must have been a thing in the TV show. That is a thought that I know I've had before. And it's unlikely I had it about this video game.
It seems unlikely that you're going to be returning to Pac-Man World 3 and experience all of the magic that's yet to come, so I'm just going to tell you that there is a power-up that lets you just unleash unlimited power like Palpatine. He just like, he does the Force thing and like lightning bolts come out of his hands. I'm not making it up, I promise.
That does sound incredible. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be a better game than World 3.
It probably is. It probably is.
It hasn't trapped me in a room and told me to spend 20 minutes killing 3 ghosts yet, so.
Yeah, the ghost killing ratio is a lot faster in this one. That's for sure. What are you in like this pneumatic tube system?
Zero says yet. And just think, there's a lot worse I could have pulled up. Joe once had to sit through Ballin' Wonderworld.
Oh yeah, that's a 3D platformer. I think I can say I'm never gonna play. I tried the demo and I was like, I'm good.
It's a dangerous thing to say in front of a group of people that get to decide what you play.
Oh my gosh, what have I done? I would have to buy that one, right? It's on the staff account.
That's true, it is. You could play it on PlayStation for like a better performance, but I mean, you gotta get the authentic terrible experience.
I'm gonna say this: if it's a bad video game, why would I want to play the best version of a really bad video game? Like, I'm already playing the bad video game. Like, I might as well go all the way. If I'm gonna eat crap, I don't want it to be on a nice bun. Like, what's that gonna do? It's still eating crap. I feel like this has nothing to do with Pac-Man.
And Worlds did?
Get him!
I mean, I guess not, but yeah, I don't know. Did you beat this game?
No, God no. I don't even know if I finished the first level.
Have you finished the first? Are you still in the first level?
This is the first level, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I guess the fountain.
Have you seen the movie Robots?
Maybe.
I feel like I'm in the world of robots right now.
I remember exactly one thing in that entire movie.
Well, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it's like the opening scene, basically. And then and past that, I'm not fully certain if I've actually seen it.
I think Robin Williams starred in that one.
Level complete.
Level complete. Why has his nose got like hair around it?
I think that's just a shadow.
Okay, it looks like hair.
I wouldn't blame you for thinking that on a Discord stream.
There's a level select screen. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Pinky.
I want a hug.
Pinky. You're looking very pink today.
Are you in school with this girl? What's going on?
So Pac-Man goes to school, but the ghosts don't. They just come up to to fuck with him every now
Why
and
is
then.
she in the?
This
why is
I
she
forget
in the
I forget
class?
this guy's name, but he's like the bully.
Why are you here?
Why are
Of course,
you
it's always
here?
gonna be the school bully.
What do you want?
I want you to leave.
Oh, great. It's you.
Why are you even talking to me?
Skibo.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Ebo, that's his name.
Why are you here?
Not interested.
Is that a
Oh, you just
circle
quoted
pun?
Final Fantasy VII. That's Cloud's
Don't you
famous
have people to
catchphrase.
bully or something?
Are you still here?
These lines have nothing to do
Make
with
like
each
a
other.
tree and get out of here.
Ha!
Like they're not even playing
How
together.
are you today, Pinky?
Fine, Pac. Thank you for asking.
But his name is Pac-Man.
You're looking
Why is he
very
in school?
fit today.
Yes, I am.
How are you today, Pinky?
See, no one ever calls him Pac-Man. They exclusively call him Pac.
Nice to see you, Pinky.
Thanks.
Yeah, this definitely is not in the Pac-Man world
How are you,
timeline.
Miss G?
They exclusively
Fine,
call
Pac.
him Pac-Man.
Thank you for asking.
Maybe this is a
In the
prequel to the
Pac-Man World
Pac-Man World
series.
timeline.
Oh
Hi,
my
Miss
gosh.
Globular. Hello, Pac. Hey, Miss
Well,
G.
this seems like a
What's
much more
up?
advanced
Nothing that you need to
civilization
concern
than
yourself
what
about.
is in the Pac-Man
What's up,
world.
Miss
Because
Globular?
he's
I
living
have
like
a
a
lot of work to
mushroom
do
in the
before my
Pac-Man
next
world
class.
game. So like, did he? Is this really like a failed? Is the Pac-Man World
Anything
series really the
interesting
failed
happening? Oh,
timeline?
Blinky.
Because everything
Just
goes.
hanging out.
He called him
What's up,
Blinky.
Blinky?
Same
Oh,
old,
they
same
okay,
old.
they fixed
You
the
know.
Blinky issue.
Anything interesting happening, Blinky?
If there was, I wouldn't be here.
Huh?
Well, at least there's that. At least they fixed the mistake that they made multiple
things going?
times.
I'd have to say things are pretty okay at the moment.
Anything interesting going on, Clyde?
All things considered, not really,
Clyde, good to see you.
if you say so.
I don't know
This
why they're
dialogue,
pretending.
there's
I don't,
nothing.
I don't know why they're pretending
Like,
they're
they're
friends.
not even saying.
You're doing
They're not
great.
even saying jokes. They're just. It's the most
What
generic
brings you here, Mr.
dialogue.
President?
My limousine. That's not important right now.
Can I help you, sir?
That makes
I'm
no
just here to
sense.
check on your progress. And you are doing
I like the
well.
carpet.
Mr. President, what's up?
Ghost sighting. You'd better get to work.
Hi, Mr. President.
Hello.
Anything interesting going on, Clyde?
Not here.
Not here. Like.
Why are they friends? They're not in the show. I don't know what's up here.
Things slow in the netherworld, Inky?
Just the opposite.
The
That's why we're
Netherworld. I
here.
thought they were from the
How's it going,
spectral
Inky?
realm.
Just another day in the life of your friendly neighborhood ghosts.
What brings you guys here?
Beats joining the invasion and getting eaten.
Like, is he scared? I thought that was like his personality trait. Like, he was the scared.
Did you hear that line of dialogue?
Yeah, I did.
How's it going, Inky?
Same as always.
Buzzbits! Buddy!
That's just a Bapham dad.
What is that?
That's a Bapham dad.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Xander, I want you to take a screen cap of this, put it in
Okay.
Slack, at John, and say, "Is this a Bapham dad?"
Okay. All right.
Or
How do you spell that?
BAFOMDAD.
Okay, at John. Is John still in the chat?
I'm not sure.
John. Is this
I feel like there's
a
something I should be doing.
Dad? I don't think I spelled that right, but you know what? That's okay.
He'll understand.
Hi, Buzzbits! Having fun?
How do I get out of here?
There's no music, so maybe
You'll
this is
need
part
to
of the
collect more
Pac-Man world.
zucchinis to play that game.
Why zucchinis?
The pineapple tank game won't work until you've collected more pineapples.
Okay.
That lemon rocket game is fun, but you need to collect more lemons to play it.
Okay.
Wow, Alex
That
autocorrected
game
me in
isn't
the
working
chat.
right now. Try it again after you've collected more
Or not
cherries.
he spell checked me because I spelled it wrong.
You know, I wasn't expecting to, like, in the span of 10 minutes, make a joke about the Zelda timeline and Bapham dads
Boy, you're
in
having quite a
Pac-Man.
day.
Grinder! Busy as always, I see.
I do not remember this character.
What's happening, Grinder? Hey, Grinder!
Evidently, neither do the writers.
What shaking, Cersei?
Huh? Well, I don't know. I didn't feel any shaking.
John says yes.
What's up?
Oh, the sun, the sky, clouds, the usual stuff.
How's it going, Cersei?
I can't take this. Like, either you gotta play this game or we gotta turn this off, because I can't handle this dialogue.
Alright, where do I go?
They're literally saying nothing. He walks up. How's it going, Cersei? Oh, you know, the sky.
Shouldn't you be out being a hero or something?
Like, come on. Go up to the blue button, yeah.
Alright.
Pacopolis. Wait, go back. Go back.
Go back.
Go back. Go back. To the left there, that like green looking. That's the first level of Pac-Man World 3.
It kind of is, yeah.
Straight up.
Alright, do we go to Cold Case or Park Panic?
Why is this world map so, you know, what it is?
Cold Case or Park Panic?
Park Panic.
Okay.
Alright.
I really hope that we get really hope that we get something in the quote bank that Joe gets to see later, because I guarantee he doesn't know that he's not gonna realize that this happened, and I just want him to see at some point in the future to see a quote come up from Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
I'm still like astonished at your like player icon. Like, why is he in that pose? Like, it looks like he's about to like do something really inappropriate to someone he likes.
Do we need some Me Too, Pac-Man?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what he looks like.
Who's this?
I hate that!
Oh, good, it got worse! Wait, this is the stealth sneak! This is a Kingdom Hearts reference? I mean, yes, it's a chameleon, that's a real thing, but this is just the stealth sneak. It's the same fucking thing.
What is this? That looks like you're not even able to jump very
We're
well.
Spider-Man now.
Oh my gosh. The frame rate. It's like you're walking in Jell-O.
That's the Zelda stamina bar.
My gosh. I regret this. I regret asking. Well, can we leave Park Panic? This was a mistake.
Target acquired.
So, like, I'm looking at your player icon. Okay, well, now I can't tell anymore.
Yeah,
but
but-
I couldn't even tell what that was a picture of.
He was like half invisible. Oh, I don't know what I just did.
There he is.
Like, I legitimately don't know what that just was.
I don't know either. So are the ghosts good or bad? Was that a cop?
Yeah.
There he is.
I mean, I want you to look at this game and tell me someone somewhere doesn't need to be arrested.
Fair.
Ghost!
Those citizens are imprisoned in ghost slime. You're going to have to chomp them out. The slime might not taste very good, but it gives you hit points just like food.
Get him!
Do they know that like it's so easy to like take this the wrong way?
I mean,
is that the point?
I don't know. By any chance, have you seen the Quentin Reviews videos on iCarly and Victorious?
I don't think I have.
Because the more I see those, the less faith I have in children's media not being just the writers' fetishes.
Awesome!
Why does Pac-Man have teeth? That's a stupid question. Why does anyone have teeth?
I mean, I guess he does chomp, so it makes sense, but I still don't need to see his teeth. I was very content with his adorable little emoji face, and his big black eyes that are like from the 1930s, and the big smile. Now he's got pupils and a tongue.
I understand what you meant by saying his eyes are from the 1930s, but it feels like you're like, yeah, they're vintage, imported directly from the Depression.
Yeah, he had him thawed out and then surgically implanted. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm gonna look at the chat because I want to look away from this game.
This is actually kind of difficult combat. It's more engaging than anything in Pac-Man World 3 was.
Yeah. So you now can see why I picked Pac-Man World 3 as like a punishment game.
Yeah, and now you know in the future you can never pick this one.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm never picking this one.
Unless it's for Alex.
I think I'm
Or
only gonna
Joe.
pick games I've. Yeah. I think I'm only gonna pick games I have experience with, so you can understand me more.
That's fair.
His mouth is closed. How is he screaming? Oh my gosh.
Alex says he has a game pick for Joe now. I don't know if this one's a viable pick though, because he'd actually, like, I have a physical copy, so he'd actually have to pay for it. That's why I also can't make you play Xenoblade 2.
Maybe when it's on sale, because that game tends to be on Nintendo's list of like 20% off or whatever. When that rarely happens. It's been more frequent in the Switch era than it has been in previous eras.
And the really disappointing thing about Xenoblade 2 though is that, like, there's all like the low-hanging fruit, the stuff that everyone knows is just awful, like the voice acting, the character designs, all the the ramp up in anime tropes. But the problem is that even if you ignore all of those things, it's still pretty bad.
So it's just bad in general.
Yeah. But
so anything redeeming about this?
So that's the worst part. Yes.
Okay.
It's not all bad, and that's the worst part.
Great.
Like
But it's
I
like
want
10 years.
I want to just call it garbage and move on with my life, but it's just not that simple.
Okay. So it's like. It's like.
Oh, that was. I guess I just power pelleted him.
Got him in my sights.
He turned blue when I yelled at him.
What is the little blue?
So in this game, the power pellet is toxic masculinity.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So when you eat a ghost, there's a little meter underneath your heart that fills up. Is that like a combo thing? What's happening there?
I think that's the toxic masculinity move I just did.
Oh, that's. You got a cherry for your hard work.
Yeah.
I hate this. Did Namco make this game?
They're the only logo I see on the box.
Cause like, look at the screen right now and tell me this is a AAA Namco experience.
Yeah.
Like, the Lego games have more detail.
You know, there was a legitimately real concern that this was the version of Pac-Man we would get in Smash Brothers, because it was the most recent Pac-Man at the time.
That would have been terrible. I'm really glad they didn't do that. Good for Sakurai for making the wise decision.
Oops, I just forgot what the controls were for a second.
You can argue that, like, Pac-Man design is from the World Series, but it's not. It's on the arcade cabinets. Now he's Goku?
No, now he's Heat Miser.
No, now he's Heat Miser.
Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. 101. Friends,
you know the lyrics.
Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
Oh my god.
I never wanna see a day
We're stopping
that's
this.
under
No more.
80 degrees.
Stop.
I'd rather
Bang, bang, bang,
have
bang, bang.
it 90.
This is me, the guard, yelling on your
100's a
pigeons.
breeze. Some like it hot. I like it really hot.
Taking off my headphones.
That's an ice
Yeah, here you
ghost.
know.
Before you jump, use
Don't
your
stop. I
fire
mean, that's
to
the whole
stun 'em.
song. There's nothing else.
Hey,
Prison guard that's hanging on the clink right now, telling me to stop and not go up. I haven't listened to you sing since the Mario 35th anniversary stream.
That wasn't even real singing.
That was almost a year ago to the day.
It's shockingly close, yeah. I think it would. I don't think it's fair to call that singing, though.
It was 6 in the morning. We were not fully there.
Yeah, I don't remember that part of the stream, and I purposefully did not archive it.
That's probably for the best.
Like, there's a quote in the quote bank from that stream. I don't remember the context for it, and I'll never know. It's like something about Mario being a berserker class in Fate. What? I don't know the context for that, and I never will.
Yeah, I don't.
And I was there
I don't
for
remember
it.
that.
Like
Was that during the Fire Emblem portion, maybe?
No, because we archived
Did we-
that part. It was just the after hours that we never archived.
Oh my gosh, I can't do much more of this. This is mind melting.
I am legitimately having more fun playing this game than I was World 3.
I feel like this is going against the nature of the punishment stream. You're having more fun playing a different game.
Look, I played World 3 longer than you played Dr. Mario.
Yeah, but I beat Dr. Mario. There was nothing left for me to experience. I also beat like half of Ice Climber and beat it with Justin. And you've gotten very quiet.
I also played more of World 3 than I did Earthbound Beginnings.
That's fair, yeah. But now you can say you've played World 3 and you can understand why everyone hates it.
Yeah.
Not a good game.
Look, I feel like you guys don't want to set a precedent for how long the streams have to be. I feel like at a certain
I believe
point-
my rule was an hour. That
Yeah.
was what I said.
I played more than that.
Yeah, you definitely did, yeah. Like, you could say, Xander, I'll give you $1 million if you can tell me what's happening right now, and I would not get the $1 million. I really don't know what's happening. You're fiery in a nice world, and you're in
Remember how this game
enigmatic
like
too.
didn't have an opening cutscene, basically? like, we didn't skip anything. There just wasn't any exposition for what the fuck is happening.
You were like there, and then there were people being attacked by ghosts and green and the cherry appeared, and that's what ends the level, I think? I don't know. Also, this level's called Park Panic, but we're like in a sci-fi metropolis. There's no parks here. No, wait, we switched this level, didn't we? We're in Cold Land.
Yeah, I would say generally the rule for punishment games is make it a good stream.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And
yeah.
I think this is a good stream, but also like Earthbound Beginnings. Also, like thinking back to that, like it had to end there. Like that stream was fucking unwatchable, and I was running out of material. Oh, it's raining. Like in real life.
You did it,
Oh,
Pac,
really?
my boy! You got enough
With your
glow
real-life
energy
friends?
to power up the first glow.
Awesome! Do you know where it leads?
Yup, the Temple of Slime, just like the last one.
Aw, I thought it would lead to a new temple.
Wow, Pac-Man World 3 was
Now,
not
you
released in
never
Japan.
know. Maybe the other ones
Unfortunate.
do. Meanwhile, you need to go to the Netherworld anyway. That's gotta be where Betrayus took the Frigidigitator.
Okay.
Oh, it's a thunderstorm.
Hey, we're Spiral and Silly.
You probably couldn't
I
hear it
almost
because
forgot.
of my
They went
noise
out to
gate, but that was
find
some
you,
loud
but
thunder.
Betrayus' ghost grabbed them
I
and
did
took
not
them
hear you.
prisoner. I guess you better look for them too.
Well, we gotta find the Frigidigitator, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying yeah because I don't care.
Is this the fun hanging out stream you expected?
Yeah. I'm just looking for fun facts to share right now.
Precarious platforms.
Oh, there is a museum in Pac-Man World 3 where you can play a port of the original Pac-Man game and watch an interview with the Pac-Man creator. Doesn't that sounds like fun? Yeah? Oh, you're dead.
It does seem that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this level doesn't look fun.
Wow, Pac-Man World 4. Oh my gosh, that was a real thing.
Wait, does
Ew,
it like
the
exist?
concept. Yeah, it was worked on, but the concept art's terrifying. Look at this.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if that's going to in the chat very well.
Okay, I think we've had our fill of that.
Yeah, that's enough. There's enough of that. He's got like a super realistic face.
Oh.
He got a lot of me's.
Yeah. I had friends over to play Nintendo Land. Well, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Oh god, we have Mario Party next week.
We do.
The cycle begins again.
Fact. Should I give an illegal preview of the schedule?
I think that's acceptable. I think it's fine.
It's not a finished schedule, but
it's at least a schedule because nothing else is planned for the weekend, to my knowledge.
No, this is much more involved than I expected it to be. Yeah, I don't know. I can't easily pull that up. Never mind that. But yeah, as you said, next week it's Mario Party week.
Yeah, we got Danganronpa on I think Monday or Tuesday or one of those. We got Hobbit, I think.
Well, next week's gonna be a double Danganronpa week because we're gonna get to the class trial, so we're gonna do a Sunday stream as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of Danganronpa. Funky Barn, what's this?
Oh wait, you don't know Funky Barn?
No. It's made my channel this. I don't know if I want to know what Funky Barn
is. Funky Barn was famous for its Miiverse community.
What is this cow? Is that a cow? What? Why does its limbs look like the udders?
I just happen to have a save file. Hey, this is the story intro. This is like legitimately the game's story.
Is this what you play when you're not playing like waifu games? You're just playing Funky Bart.
Zero, you were there when I named it Chaldea. This was a Discord stream.
What is this robot? What's happening? Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Now, if you paid me $1 million, I couldn't give you the money. Like, what am I looking at right now? What is that? The middle one in particular looks very questionable.
I love the frame rate drop as it faded out there.
Well, that was in the game. I couldn't tell if it was just Discord or not.
That was the game.
Is this like Dr. Light and his cow robots? Who is the guy in the shadows? He died? What? Like, I feel like every new piece of artwork there's like so much context missing.
This game has to be a stream sometime. I just want to show you, like, so like it's a farm game. So like you sell your produce and stuff, like, you know, like a farm does. So let's sell this egg. I want you to watch what happens carefully.
You're putting the egg in the thing. What shot out of that cannon?
That was the egg. It was going off to the city to be sold.
My AirPod fell out. I was laughing too hard. What? You're gonna sell the chick? Oh, bye.
Yep.
Can I climb in and sell me to something? I don't know. Wow,
Funky Barn is wild.
That felt longer than Pac-Man World 3 and Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures combined. That was rough. Good night, everyone in chat.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up like my ending screen and everything. Shit, that's gonna take me a minute. So we gotta stall.
See you. Okay, all right. I'll stall some more. Let me look up some more Pac-Man World 4 trivia. Pac-Man World 4 was a real thing. After releasing Pac-Man World 3 in 2005, between 2008 and 2010, Namco of America were working on a next-gen Pac-Man 3D platformer for Xbox and 360. While this Pac-Man World 4 was never officially announced, fans of the series found a concept trailer created for the project by a former Namco animator. Gameplay looked similar to previous Pac-Man World chapters. Pac-Man would have been able to roll and run around the levels, transferring different objects, such as a propeller and some kind of spiky drill. We don't know why this project was never completed, and fans had to wait till 2013 for another exciting, epic installment in the Pac-Man 3D platforming genre, when Namco released Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Concept art created for this lost game are preserved below. Remember its existence. Thanks to Mary for the contribution.
Well, just to clarify, there are no more streams for the rest of the week. This was the lighter week, as you can tell. So we're going to call it there, and we will return to the world of streaming on Tuesday of next week with more Danganronpa V3, and then Xander, you've got The Hobbit.
I do have The Hobbit.
And then after that,
going to Lake Town.
After that, it's another installment of Mario Party Monthly, where we get to see who gets the next punishment game.
Something tells me it's gonna be me. I just have that gut feeling right now.
Everyone, thank you for coming. I hope you had fun. I think I did. I'm not certain, but I think I did. Have a good night,
better
everyone.
Than Earthbound.
It was better than Earthbound. Have a good night.
Bye. Thanks for watching.